Right now, two massive explosions on the sun have triggered a 48-hour countdown for Earth's power grids. It doesn't start with an explosion. It starts with a sound, a low, rhythmic hum from a transformer that was never designed to handle the energy of a star. While you're watching this, millions of tons of solar plasma are racing across the 93 million-mile void. Their destination? Us. The official engineering explanation for what you're seeing fits perfectly. It is almost certainly correct. The sun just released a piece of itself, two massive clouds of plasma from sunspot region AR4419. The models suggest a glancing blow, a beautiful aurora display. That explanation is safe, and it is likely what will happen. But it is also not the whole story. Because when two eruptions happen this close together, the physics of the void changes. We are no longer tracking two flares. We are tracking a single, supercharged wall of energy. Whatever happens when it hits our magnetic field at 3 a.m. on April 26th, we live with. At exactly 1400 UTC, the lead forecasters at the Space Weather Prediction Center saw the first snap. This was an X2.4 flare. To put that in perspective, an X-class event releases the energy equivalent of 1 billion hydrogen bombs. But while the atmosphere was still absorbing that radiation, a second snap occurred, an X2.5. We call AR4419 a beta-gamma-delta region. Think of it like a steel cable being twisted until the individual strands start to fray. It didn't just break, it shattered. The first strike was the radiation. It hit the Pacific daylight side of Earth at the speed of light, causing immediate R3-level radio blackouts. But that was just the flash. The physical punch, the coronal mass ejection, is what's currently in transit. Imagine you are a grid operator in a high-latitude city like Quebec or Oslo. It's the early hours of April 26th. You're looking at a humming transformer that shouldn't be under any unusual load. But suddenly, the ground itself begins to pump thousands of amps of direct current into your system. This is a geomagnetically induced current. You have seconds to decide. Do you preemptively cut power to 10,000 homes? Or do you wait and hope the transformer's cooling system can handle a heat load it wasn't designed for? This is the quiet reality of a G3 storm. It isn't a Hollywood explosion. It's the sound of a grid reaching its limit. The reason this specific event has our community on edge is the cannibal effect. Because the second CME is traveling faster than the first, it is currently gobbling up the magnetic field of its predecessor. Our Deep Sky Nexus community member noted earlier this week that AR4419 was positioned for a double tap, and they were right. But here's the mystery. We cannot see the magnetic orientation of this plasma, what we call the BZ component, until it passes the DSCOVR satellite just 15 minutes before it hits Earth. If the magnetic field points north, the storm will bounce off our defenses. If it points south, it will link with Earth's magnetic field lines like a key in a lock, pouring all that energy directly into our atmosphere. We are currently in the heart of solar maximum. The sun is no longer a static observer. It is an active participant in our technological lives. I'll be in the comments tracking the KP index as the data arrives. If you are in a high-latitude area, post your location and your local sky conditions below. We need eyes on the ground to see if the models match the reality. The next 48 hours will tell us if our infrastructure is as resilient as we hope. I'll see you when the first impact data hits the sensors.